You know what? Shit. Okay, hi. From a different perspective. Cool. I look so professional. I'm not, if you don't know me yet. I am on my sibling's desk because I just wanted to show you my side of the room because it's pretty. I like it. Here's a proper hi. Hi. I don't do intros. I don't like explain what's happening in my videos. But for you, I will do that now. Because this is a different kind of video. This is me explaining things to you. Last time I did that was 2020. And that was not a good year, okay? So I suck at explaining and analyzing and shit. But I will do that anyways now for you, so you understand my movie better. What movie, you ask? The Cancer Card. Oh, thank you for watching. Oh my god. I asked on Instagram what you'd rather see. A video of me explaining to you the thought process and everything that went into the movie The Cancer Card, or like boring normal ass vlogs and just videos and basically what I did before I uploaded the movie. And y'all voted for deep dive into the movie. So that's what I will be doing because I wanted to do that anyways, but I just wanted to know if you wanted to see that because I will do that anyways. But you know, if no one's watching it, it's kind of like, what did I do this for? I figured that I might not be able to unpack everything in one video, so I will probably need a part 2 and 3 maybe. Who knows? So that you don't get bored and click away. You wouldn't do that. You won't. I promise you. I will do my best to keep this interesting for you, viewer. Okay, by the way, if you haven't watched the movie, I would strongly advise you to do so because it would not make much sense. What the hell is that? Oh my god. I was so confused. Because I will be just referring to the movie, assuming that you've already seen it, so I don't have to explain myself why, what, you know what I mean. A small recap of the movie. The movie was made in 2021 as a Maturaarbeit. What is that? I will insert a description of that because I don't want to explain anything, even though this is an explain video. So yeah, I did this for school. I chose to do a movie which was based on my life story, my cancer story. In this movie, I showed how we found out about it, the treatment, the things I had to go through, and recovery, and just the things I have to deal with right now. And I just want to briefly touch on this. I talked about pain, about the screws I have in my leg. Remember those? I got them surgically removed in November. They're not in my leg anymore, but the pain still is. So I will start with the idea, how the idea was born. And for this, I would like to take you on a trip with me. Through my journal, actually. I got this journal in 2017. So anyways, the day the idea was born was actually the 28th of April 2020. During lockdown, that's right. I did a little workout and then when I was brushing my teeth, a brilliant idea struck me. Putting my own thoughts into my short movie, Maturaarbeit. The way I think with several languages in my brain and surviving the day with my ADHD and my non-bendable leg. What am I doing? Whatever. With my non-bendable knee, which hurts a lot by the way, thanks for asking, I could make a short movie with my thoughts and perspective and of course my story. The one that starts with, I had cancer. So dramatic. And how I felt about it. And maybe interview other kids who have to experience the same shit. I don't know. It's still too early to be thinking about this. Though it is too late to sleep. Vanessa, it's never too late to sleep. As it's almost 1 a.m. I should probably sleep, yeah you should. But I want to read Harry Potter. That's a weird wish. Well, guess I'd have to do that tomorrow. Good night, sparkles and stars. Why was I so stupid with 17? Plot twist, I did not go to sleep because here it says 28th of April. Still, oh my god. And that night, I remember, I did not sleep. But I wrote the movie about moi, a different perspective. Dies ist ein Film präsentiert von mir, moi. Es könnte ein paar Aufnahmen beinhalten, welche Sie verstören könnte. Aber trotzdem lassen Sie sich nicht verstören. Did I seriously write this? Es ist 1:30 am Morgen und mir ist das literally gerade in den Sinn gekommen. Lol, warum kann ich nicht schlafen? Help. If I could go back in time, I would have sent you help, honey. Nevertheless, this idea actually changed into, where is it? Here. Into a book. Yeah, it went from movie to book. Why? Because I came to the realization that it was kind of difficult to go back in time and record things. That's mine. What the hell is it doing here? That bitch. Sorry, I spotted something on my sibling's desk that belongs to me, and then I was like, how the hell am I supposed to record this? It's nearly impossible, so I just dropped the idea and turned it into a book because I thought it was easier to write it down instead of showing it. I will just show you the pages.
I'm sorry, but can we like quickly talk about ASHD? What was going on there? Like, why? I think I meant ADHS, which is the German version of ADHD. But why the fuck did I write ASHD? This makes zero sense!
The first idea I had was the movie, right? But it was not just about my leg, it was also in combination with my ADHD, which, you know, turned into the book with my cancer and the ADHD part. And then I was like, okay, pages should all look more or less different. They should all be unique and they should reflect my mood or no, not necessarily that. They can also have some empty pages or just normal. Sorry, do you even care about this? This is fucking boring. I'm already bored by just editing this. Drawings should not necessarily have meaning to context. Just like my mind, no context. Why would I confuse people who read my story? Pages should have looked like this somehow. Those are not just notes that I randomly put down. That was actually supposed to be 2 pages. You can barely read this. What? I need to fucking reset, bitch. Mentally unstable. Wow. Sparkles. I hate myself, but I also look bomb, but also disgusting. Does not work. Oh! I found
the devil's pitch.
what's wrong with me. What the fuck is wrong with me? I lost my mind. Bitch, deal with it. I wanna cry. Shut up, bitch. Okay, and the next page has a Dick Chopper 2001. This is the confusing book. I don't want to look at this anymore. So in that time, I had to form the concept of the idea and pitch it to a teacher who could help me in the making of the project. So I went to my art teacher and I pitched her the idea of that book, and she was like, no, that's too complicated for me. I don't want to help you with this. And I was like, okay. So I went to my sibling's former art teacher and he said the same thing, but he also changed my mind to making the movie because he gave me ideas such as, you know, I can also see you turning this idea into a movie where, you know, maybe like showing a scene of a bird flying away as a symbol of freedom. And that changed my mind, like completely. The idea changed from one day to the other one. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna make a movie and it's gonna be amazing. So I had to find someone to support my idea. I wrote a script. I did not stick to the script.
Bruh.
I did not write the script before I started shooting. It was like, while I was shooting, I was changing the script, writing new things. Sometimes I would totally discard the script and just, you know, come up with something on the spot. And that worked way better for me because it was more intuitive and shit, and that's the way I roll. She gave me equipment such as a camera and a tripod, and that was it. But it was like a tiny tripod. I will insert a picture.
Look at this bitch. Brand new camera that doesn't even belong to her. Oh my gosh. Guys, look who's professional now. Actually, not really. This is not mine. I didn't buy it. And I also didn't buy this one. I got them. I borrowed them from the school for a project that I will be doing.
I tested like the camera and shit, and I had to buy an SD card. I learned a lot about how to make a movie, about what to, you know, look after, you know, like, shit. It's supposed to be a scrapbook. Scrapbook? You know what, never mind. And then I just started to watch videos about how to shoot different things like angles and stuff, and movements and how I could achieve those by myself. And for this, I watched the shot list, like different episodes, and I took notes. Then I had like this and the, you know, definition and shit, and also the shot size, like what it means, you know, like the wide shot, for instance, makes a subject appear lost, lonely, and overwhelmed. And analyzing, like understanding while I was watching this, I always did that, like also like watching normal series and shit. I just started automatically to do that and understand, oh yeah, that's like the POV shot and shit, and overhead shot, what it means. They were like this and that with this shot, and that means like that and that, and you only use that for this. Then I also looked at the lighting and from where I could get free music, tricks and tips for future Vanessa. And then I wrote nothing! And this is as far as this book goes, actually. This was like a little bit my cheat sheet, which I never use. Also, for preparation, I borrowed a lot of books from the school's library that talked about how to film and shit. And to be completely honest with you, I read them and forgot what I read and didn't really use any of their tips because that's just the way I roll. I just walk through Badlands. When? On a regular day? I don't get it, Vanessa. Where's the context? Oh, wait, okay, that's on me. I actually just took out the context because it was boring. I was there on summer vacation in Lebanon and I was like, okay, this seems like a beautiful place to shoot a dramatic scene, which I can probably use, or it was actually more just to test the camera. But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. My cousin helped me with that and it was pretty okay. It was just shaky because of the settings, because that was the first thing I recorded and that actually, yeah, pissed me off a bit, that I didn't know about the settings and that it was so shaky. And in post-production, I tried my best to make it not shaky, but it did not work properly, but whatever. I hope that you did not see that or notice that it was shaky. Hello. My friend is judging me right now. She's not judging you, no. I just cut out an important part because I was bored of it. Yeah. And instead of just leaving it in, I'm commenting on it because, yeah. So the very first thing you see is important to me. So yeah, that's all you need to know. It would also be a nice way to start the movie because actually that was not my initial thought now that I think of it. I actually wanted to start the movie with something completely else, but I just had footage to throw in somewhere at some point because of, you know, like walking up a staircase means something and down a staircase means something else and shit. I would like to introduce you to this little fella here. This is my log, my movie log. I wrote down everything, not everything, but you know, like most shit I did for this movie, and also ideas and stuff. Me dancing while chemotherapy, hair falling out, getting angry, mood swings. I forgot about that. That was never mentioned in the movie, but because of chemotherapy, I had a lot of mood swings and I was super fucking angry for no reason at all. Like all the time. Like imagine a 6-year-old bald kid screaming for no reason. There was like this phase where I had baked potatoes for breakfast every day. There was also a chapter that I deleted, which was chapter 5, ADHD, because I felt like it might have something to do with my ADHD. After my summer vacation, where I had given my movie a long as thought, I realized maybe ADHD does not really fit in the story. I don't know why I would like steal the focus of that with ADHD. Yeah, I figured no. And my teacher who supported me also felt, drop it. I wrote down random scenes that I wanted to have in there as what I can shoot on my own. And at this point I need to stop because I have been talking to you for 41 minutes. I need a break. A break from us. We were on a break! No, okay, sorry. Anyways, I will maybe come back to you later. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. Maybe another life. Bruh. Anyways, I'll get back to you later, like in another video. I think it's interesting. I hope you found it interesting so far. Let me know. It will be continued, and the upcoming things are how I filmed it by myself. I have photos. I will show you footage of behind the scenes and stuff and how I edited it, because that's actually the very important part. You've only seen the 4th version of this movie. Yes, there are 4 versions of this movie. and you've seen the last one, I will share with you like the rest and the difference and what I changed and strategies and shit and other things you might care about. I don't know. Of course, analyzing the movie will also be a part. There are like a few things that I really put a lot of thought into in this movie and that make a lot of sense. When you watch it the first time, you don't really notice it, but like maybe if I tell you my thoughts behind particular things, then it makes sense. Those explain videos, yeah, they will have to wait. Because there will also be other videos that will come up. And in 2 weeks, I'm going on vacation for like 2 months. So you will be seeing vacation vlogs, of course. I don't know, but right now you will get this video. And like vlogs till I am not on vacation anymore and I am doing okay again. Because right now I feel like shit. You can subscribe and like if you want to. I will not force you. But I really hope you do. For now, goodbye, sucker. I don't know why I did that. Sorry. Bye.